Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers and scumbags and you pieces of shit? Peter Gilmore here, once again, for video number 2 on your 2 for Tuesday. This time, right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button. In my pants! It's in my pants! It really is. In my pants. Otherwise known as the description box below on this channel and my other 4 main channels, which are down in the description box below. Show me your love and support. Don't forget to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, go fuck yourselves and get a life. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And also don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's your bitch. Or in this case, Japan being in the United States in the World Baseball Classic. But hit the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss another video. And if you do, well, fuck you, man. That's pretty much it. You miss it. You missed it. You're going to have to go on my channels, search my name, and if you do find my channels, then go to my channels and go to my latest video, or live videos, live or short, whatever section my latest video is in, and it's right there, so you don't miss it, and then you can watch past videos that are great as well. And that's all you got to do. Simple as that. If you want to be dumb and hit the bell and hit the bell again, turn on all notifications again, and hopefully Neil and his team of monkeys will send out the videos to you. I don't know. That's it. But if this is your first time watching, you're just floating around YouTube, you see my gorgeous, sexy face, and you like the content, you want more of it, hit the bell, subscribe to my channels, show them all your love and support, smash that like button to death, and hell, leave a comment. You don't have to, but if you want to, do it. If you want to get interactive with me in the comment section, then do it. But you have to be real. If you're a jack off, then go jack off to me some more. Because that's what half these people have been doing for the last 12 goddamn years. Really 14 years, but it's 12. But it is what it is. They have no life. They have no future. And they're going nowhere with their channels. And if they do videos on me, it's all clout. That's all they can get is clout views on their dead channels. So, thank you. Well, actually, thank you, but thank you for making me more popular. Because that's all you're doing, is making me more popular by doing all these videos. And some of them are going to be extinct pretty soon. And used in the court of law. But I digress on that. But it is what it is. Don't care about those schmucks because they're irrelevant and got no balls and no brain. But it is what it is. They're acting like children, so I'm gonna treat them like children, like little bitches that they are. That's pretty much it. Alright, enough about that. Bull funky. That's bullshit for you dumb people. Hope you had a great Tuesday here in in America or wherever you may live. Hope you had a great Tuesday. Second day of spring officially is now over. Now it's it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's just about to hit the 3rd day of spring, the first official week of spring. Been pretty damn nice here in the Northeast. The last couple of days have been pretty damn warm. Tomorrow's going to be even warmer. Going to be about, I think I said 55, close to 60 tomorrow. But going to be a little bit cloudy, which sucks because we're going to be like on and off rain all the way up till Sunday, and then back to rain again on Monday. So, you know what comes? April's coming, so April showers. Hopefully not the whole month's not raining. But we'll see what happens when we get to that shit. That's it. By the way, thank you for the free view. But I digress. Anyway, but in any case, hope you had a great day, and if not, well, fuck you. You'll probably have a bad day tomorrow. It is what it is. I had a rough day, I had to go to physical therapy. Physical therapist hurt the fuck out of my back. But I know she's trying to fix my back, but she uses this instrument on my middle of my back near my spine, and it hurts like hell. I tell her she doesn't want to listen to me, doesn't want to, stop. But, but I get out and I'm fine. After I do a couple of my exercises, I'm pretty damn fine after that. But, it is what it is. Now I just have to play the waiting game because thought I was supposed to go Thursday, but they said, oh, we'll call you tomorrow. Some stuff from my medical insurance and just a pain in the ass. Probably if I'm not going the rest of this week, it'd be fine because I just get to stay home and do, work besides work. I get to stay home and sleep and do a couple of chores. Fixed up my house pretty damn nicely. It's less cluttered. You can't see most of it because I'm not going to show it, but it's less cluttered now. So got to get rid of some stuff. So actually looks normal for once. Not cluttered and full of garbage. So that's what I've been doing this whole weekend. It was just basically, besides hanging out with my grandson, who left today, but that sucks. My stepdaughter and everything like that. We should not be brought into any beef. Anybody's family should not be born into anybody's beef. But that's what these assholes do. They like to bring in family and shit. Fuck them. But in any case, yeah, clean up my house a little bit. Looks pretty damn good. I gotta fix I gotta fix a couple things in the house. Hopefully this end of this week or this weekend, and that's pretty much it. As we're 1 week away from baseball. Can't wait for that. Gotta do actually this weekend I gotta do my baseball review. Well, preview, not review, preview. So we're getting that and a whole lot more. So hopefully I have time to do all that. Alright, in the description box below is my Raw review that I did earlier this evening, right before NXT. I did a little NXT watch along for the first 5 minutes of NXT. So we'll get to that. So check it out, link down below. And that's pretty much it. So, that's that. Alright, for video number 2 on your 2 for Tuesday, it's Taco Tuesday. I don't eat tacos, but I just like saying Taco Cat, spelled backwards, is Taco Cat. Just remember that. And that rhymes. But anyway, on video number 2, on this late Tuesday night, right here on the Peter Gilmore channel, thank you for watching. It is time for your late night NXT review for March the 21st. 3, 2, 1, contact. Oh, sorry. That's a different show. For March the 21st, 2023, from Nickelodeon Studios at the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. Alright, so this is the pre-ultimate to the go-home show, which is next Tuesday before Stand and Deliver, which is next Saturday, and looks to be a huge show, even though it's going to be, 10 p.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. here in the States, right before WrestleMania 39, beginning at 8 p.m., I think it's at 7 or 8 p.m. start time. For night 1 and then night 2, April 2nd, I believe 7 or 8 o'clock as well. So we got all that. So we're counting down those goddamn days till WrestleMania weekend. And don't forget Supercard of Honor next Friday night and the Hall of Fame as well next Friday after SmackDown. I don't even watch SmackDown. I might watch Supercard of Honor. I may or may not. I'm not even sure right now. Or I'll just watch. I might watch SmackDown live and then watch Rampage probably on Saturday morning before Stand and Deliver. But I'll probably catch Supercard on the replay. Or near the end and then catch the rest of the show on the replay. So, yeah, WrestleMania week's going to be a big week of videos. And I don't know if I'm going to get to all of them, but I'll try to get as much as I can out on probably next weekend. I got to do, predictions videos for WrestleMania, Supercard of Honor, Stand and Deliver, and WrestleMania. It's going to be insane. So I'm going to try to get some of that done. Maybe this weekend I might do Ring of Honor review. Well, maybe Thursday I might do Ring of Honor predictions, and then maybe early Friday I'll do WrestleMania and Stand and Deliver predictions. I'll probably do like 3 separate videos. I don't know if I'm going to do one big giant video, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so anyway, let's go back to NXT for tonight. We've got one more show before Stand and Deliver, so let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. Alright, so we begin with our commentary team of that creepy man with the creepy jacket. That's Vic Joseph and his broadcast partner, the man who smokes more weed than RVD and a lot of other people combined, and that's Booker T, sucker! 5-time! WCW heavyweight, really 6-time, but 6-time WCW champion, Hall of Famer, the weed man himself, Booker T, sucker. Alright, so tonight's show was kind of, was just what it was. We had a main event of Bron Breakker, the NXT champion, teaming up with Melo to take on the Yes Boys. Pretty deadly. So, you get that. So we start off with a recap of Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano and Grayson Waller, the feud that has now reignited after Johnny Gargano came back 2 weeks ago, and then we saw what happened last week with Grayson Waller, and basically did a Stone Cold Brian Pillman kind of thing without the gun. And Waller beating the fuck out of Johnny Gargano outside his house last week in front of Candice LeRae and his son Quill, who really did bad acting. So we get that. We're going to hear from Johnny Wrestling later on. But we start the show off with classy, great hair, and good-looking men. And that's not a homosexual reference, but that is the Yes Boys. They come out with a great fit, and they went to the Men's Warehouse. Of course, when they go to the Men's Warehouse, as is always our sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, along with Pepsi. When you go to the Men's Warehouse, you want to look good. Some of you really need to look good because you look like shit. Because you don't take a shower in about 7 years. But I digress. You want to look good for your ladies. You want to actually get laid. Some of you really need to get laid. But go to the Men's Warehouse. Go pick out a nice suit, a nice tie, nice dress pants, nice shirt, nice suit, whatever. And then you go to the local supermarket or whatever, your local store, get some deodorant because half of you stink. Get some deodorant. I don't care what deodorant it is, better be Axe because you get the ladies with Axe. But anyway, you want to look good? Go to Men's Warehouse, buy a suit, tell them Peter Gilmore sent you, because when you go there, some of you might like the way you look. I don't know. I can personally guarantee that. But some of you, for guys like me, yeah, I can guarantee that. But some of you, probably not. Because half of you people need makeovers. It is what it is. I know my hair is a little bit messy, but I got my epic beard, but I still look 6,000 times, not even 6,000, 6 million times better than you, and you know it. But I digress. All right, so the Yes Boys come out because they are the hosts of Stand and Deliver. So they are erasing all footage of last week's beatdown. From last week, but I think they got beat down by Carmelo Hayes and Bron Breakker. So not Bron Breakker yet. Cue Carmelo Hayes, because as always, ladies and gentlemen, when Melo shoots, he doesn't miss. Kind of like the New York Knicks, but I digress. Speaking of the New York Knicks, a little sidetrack. I want to kind of dedicate this video to Willis Reed of the Knicks, who passed away today at the age of 80. A great player, MVP. We all remember, some of you might remember, Game 7 against the Lakers at the Garden when Willis Reed came in, he had a bum-ass freaking leg, and he came in during the second half of that game and really gave the Knicks a punch. And I think they won that series, which is the first of their first of their 2 world championships, because they haven't won one since '73. That's 60 years for you. Well, not 60, 50 years for you dumb people at home. But the Knicks are, I don't watch a lot of basketball, but the Knicks are doing pretty damn good this year. Unlike, well, they did good last year, but they'll probably do this year. But I digress. And how about those goddamn New York Rangers? Back-to-back shutouts. Back-to-back ass rapings. Whew! I feel bad for the people in... No, actually I don't. For the people in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And for the people of Nashville. Holy shit. 6-0 on Saturday night. Sunday night, 7-0. Woo! Who are these Rangers? Getting hot at the right time. I just keep it up. They play tomorrow. I think they play tomorrow. Was it today or tomorrow? I gotta look at the schedule. I think they play tomorrow. I gotta look. But in any case, Rangers are red hot right now. Red hot. Well, not red hot, but they're hot. So if I was Boston, look out. Best record in the league don't mean shit. It doesn't. You're going to have the best record in the league and still get knocked out in the playoffs. You have the best record in baseball and still get knocked out in the first round. Hey, actually, the Mets, they had the best. Oh, not the best record, but they got 100 goddamn wins and tied with the Braves because of the stupid head-to-head crap. They lost in the first round where the Braves did. They lost too. Over 100 wins and went nowhere. Phillies almost had a Cinderella run and ran into a buzzsaw like Houston. I mean, it is what it is. As of this video, 8 days away. We're a week away from baseball season. And as far as the Mets go, wishing and hoping and praying. That's all I'm going to say about that. So we'll see. We'll see. The loss of Edwin Diaz hurts, but hopefully somebody can pick themselves up and, we'll see. It's gonna be a long season, Met fans. I'll tell you that much. Same thing for you, skanky fans, because your pitching staff is on the injured list. Half of them. Rondon's out for a while. Nestor Cortez gave up like 7,000 runs the other day. And the other schmucks on their team stink. It's gonna be a long year for New York baseball. But I'm just going to leave it at that. Alright, so anyway, getting back to NXT and professional wrestling, the sport professional wrestling. Alright, so the Yes Boys are in the ring, and then Melo Hayes, the man who shoots and doesn't miss, along with his good buddy Chuck Williams, they come out. And then we get an argument about titles, like, hey, you ever won, where's your title? Where's your title? Stuff like that. So then a challenge is issued for later in the night. Chuck Williams accepts on behalf of, well, not him and his good buddy Carmelo. It's his good buddy Carmelo and the champ, Bron Breakker. So then the fight is on, 2-1 beatdown until Bron Breakker comes out for the save. And Bron extends his hand. Carmelo accepts it. They pulls him up. They look at each other. So we got a Teddy Long special in the main event. Alright, so we got that. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, so we go to break. We come back. Carmelo starts ranting about how he didn't need Bron's help. He doesn't want to team up with him. But Trick says, this is a front row seat to study the champ up close. So Hayes is like, you know what, little buddy? You're right. So it pays to listen to your best friend. Even though you hate him, but okay. Well, we move on. All right, so Carmelo is gonna not even reluctantly, team up with the champ against the Yes Boys, and we'll see what happens with that. If they can coexist. It is what it is, and we see what happens with that. Kind of a running theme this week for WWE. You know, we had Bianca and Asuka teaming up if they can coexist, and they did. You know, Asuka got the last laugh. But it is what it is. I got that. Funny how Io was on Raw Monday night, and then we saw her tonight at the World Baseball Classic cheering on Japan! She must have got the red eye all the way to Japan last night. Holy shit. So she'll probably be back next week. But in any case, we move on. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we get an update on Roxanne Perez, or Roxy. She sent out a tweet today saying that she's going to be back, but we don't know when she's going to be back. I still think she's going to be back either at the pay-per-view or the Tuesday after WrestleMania. The NXT after Stand and Deliver. I think that's when she's going to come back. She'll probably confront the new Women's Champion, whatever that might be. And then we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we go to our first official match of the night. A qualifying match for the ladder match. I didn't even know it was a ladder match. I thought it was just a fatal 4-way, but now they added the ladder. Alright, so we have Gigi Dolan and Zoe Stark already in. So we're going to add the third person in this match. It's either going to be Indy Hartwell and one of my favorite people in NXT, that's Tiffany Hogan, brother. I mean, Tiffany Stratton. Bookie Hogan. So, we got that. Alright, so we start off with Tiffany clotheslining Indy down to start. Indy comes back with some offense. Then he fights to the apron. Indy being dropped on the apron. Ow! As we go to break. We come back from break. Indy fights out of a 1905 chinlock. Booker T can't remember who Razor Ramon fought in a ladder match. He thought it was the 1-2-3 kid. And you call yourself a legend? I think you need to smoke another bowl there, Booker T. How do you forget who Razor Ramon fought in a ladder match? Twice. That's HBK, your boss. Man, if I was Booker T on the commentary, I'd be fired if I saying that. I don't remember that. Shawn Michaels probably come out and go, "You're fired! Get out of here! Go smoke a bowl in the back! Idiot." Black Snow. Okay. Anyway, so, minus that, Tiffany then double stomps Indy down. We get caught in a beautiful belly-to-back suplex. Goes for the cover, and we get a kick out by Tiffany, and she's all pissy. But she comes back, she goes for the springboard swanton bomb, and missed, which allowed Indy to hit a spine buster for a near fall. But Tiffany comes back with a legal roll to set up champagne wishes, that beautiful moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany Stratton is your winner. She is the third entrant in that ladder match, which supposedly had 4 people, but now we're getting 5 people, which makes it a little bit more interesting. So we got that. So we got Tiffany Stratton, Gigi Dolan, and Zoe Stark. Now we gotta have 2 more people. And we'll see what happens with that when we get there. And we move on. Alright, so I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we go to an interesting segment with the NXT Tag Team Champions. That's Gallus, that's Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang. They're at the pub, once again, playing pool by themselves. And then the Creed brothers, of all people, show up. It's like, hey, can we play? We're not good, in we'll play. And the gal's like, okay. We'll do what the Just Boys did and beat you again. So anyway, they play some pool. Gallus obviously wins because they're good at it. Because that's what those English boys do. They play a lot of pool. So they win. And then the Creed Brothers like, well, pool was never our forte, but we're gonna play some darts. And like, okay, we'll play some darts. And obviously the Creed Brothers win at darts. Okay, they play like 2 out of 3 and the Creed Brothers win that crap. So blah, blah, blah. So then it looks like they're like mutual respecting everybody. Like, okay, we like you guys. Yeah, you can hang with us playing pool and playing darts and shit. So then the Creed's like, hey, how about giving us a tag team title match for Stand and Deliver? So Gal's like, okay, no problem. No problem, we got that. So they get all drunk and pissy. Well, not, that's way, I'm sorry, I went ahead a little bit. So anyway, they go outside the pub, and then they run into, hey, my cousin. Get in here, my cousin. Hey, look who it is. It's Tony D'Angelo, who gets you a pizza for $2. He does. And his good buddy, Channing Lorenzo Stacks. So they're outside, and Tony's like, hey, why don't you add us to the conversation? Let's go inside and play some more pool and drink some more beer and get drunk. So, yeah, let's discuss some business, shall we? And Juice is like, oh, it's gonna be a long night. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna get a triple threat NXT tag team title match. So, damn, we got a fatal 5-way for the women's title, a triple threat for the tag team titles. We got another multi-man match for the NXT North American title. Like, the only singles match is the world title. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much, I think that's, yeah. Wait, yeah, it is. We got like 6 matches on the card, and like 3 or 4 of them are multi-man matches or multi-woman matches. Crazy. But the card looks stacked. Should be a good show. And we move on with that. Alright, so I gave Gallus, the Creed Brothers, and Tony D and Stacks, that whole segment, I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. So see what happens at Stand and Deliver in that triple threat tag team title match. Alright, we move on. Alright, then we see a video from that lassie from England, my favorite, Lyra Valkyria. She's training in what seems to be an empty, abandoned building. Okay. But very nice. Loved it. So I give that 3 to 5 stars. Let me move on. Alright, then we go to the back with Mackenzie Mitchell and her guest, the lovely, the vivacious, hot Gigi Dolan, who doesn't feel bad about Casey Jane being hurt with her shoulder injury. Because she can watch, Casey can watch Gigi win the women's title. And then Tiffany Hogan, brother, she comes in, starts laughing off the idea of Gigi winning. And then she's like, oh, Daddy, look, Daddy! I got a Tiffany epiphany! I'm gonna climb up the ladder to the tippy top. Okay. I'm gonna win the belt for you, Daddy! That's right, young lady. You're gonna win the title for Daddy, and then you're gonna pay back my credit card. You gotta love Tiffany Stratton. You gotta love her. I think she's gonna win the title. I said it from the beginning. I already said it. I said by Stand and Deliver, they have to give Tiffany Stratton the belt. I think she's gonna get it. I hope she does get it, and then she faces Roxy, and I hope she doesn't lose it right back. Give Tiffany like a year run. At least a year. She's the star of that goddamn women's division. Probably one of the hottest women in that division. No offense to Gigi, of course, but, you know. Or Lyra, or any other women there, but Tiffany will win that match for Daddy. But it is what it is. Alright, so I give that 2.5, out of 5 stars. And we move on. All right, then we go to the ring with the North American champion, the man who smokes more weed than Booker T. That's Wesley. That rhymed. He's in the ring, talks about having to give it everything he had, hence all the challenges that he's been facing. So he went to the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And Shawn said, you need not one, not two, not three, but 4 challengers for Stand and Deliver. So we get a fatal 5-way match for the title. So out, his first opponent comes out, well, before he became an opponent, out comes the man we saw last week, and that's Dragon Lee. No relation. Bruce Lee came out. No. All the Lees came out. We had Dragon Lee, we had Bruce Lee, Keith Lee, General Lee, Lee Moriarty, I don't know. But anyway, Dragon Lee comes out to interrupt. He gets a nice pop, by the way. I liked it. So he comes in and, talks like, broken English. Ese pero, I'm gonna get the title match in USA, pero, hola la Oil vole, arriba la pasta, ese pero. Anyway. So basically, Dragon Lee says he wants to prove himself. And, Wesley's like, yeah. If we have a match, it's gonna be a banger. So, you're the first opponent. You're in. I'm like, oh yeah. Just have that match straight up. Forget the other 3 people. That match is going to be a banger. I mean, because if you've seen what Dragon Lee has done in Japan and Mexico, and in Ring of Honor, when he was TV champ for a long time, holy shit, the matches he put on. But I digress. So, blah, blah, blah. So he's in the match, and Wesley's fine with that. And I think everybody's fine with that. And then J.D. McDonough, the creepy bastard himself, he comes out and says, well, I want in as well. But they mock him for the beating he's going to get at the hands of this man, the third person coming out, and that's the Russian Ilya Dragunov. So he comes out, and basically that's it. So that's our 3 participants for now. So we got Wesley versus Dragon Lee. Or actually 4 people. I'll take that back. So we have Wesley defending against Dragon Lee, Ilya Dragunov, and J.D. McDonough. Then we have a 5th person who we don't even know who that person is yet. Or it might be just a fatal 4-way or maybe a fatal 5-way. Who knows? I think we have a secret person coming in, but we don't know. All right, so Ilya Dragunov comes in for his scheduled match with J.D. McDonough coming up. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that segment 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, then we go to the very evil NXT Anonymous, whoever that is, Scripps. And we see him looking on at Indy Hartwell, who's pissed about her loss to Tiffany Stratton. She's kicking things. She's in a pissy mood. Then she runs up to Zoe Stark, who makes fun of her. And that's pretty much it. And I'm like, damn, Indy, can you just, like, go to the main roster and reunite with your sexy Dexter? Can we just bring her up to the main roster because she's being a jobber in NXT now? She really needs to go to the main roster and be with Dexter, reform the 4/5 of the way. Because they're not going to get Austin Theory to join because he has to turn face. So just reunite her with Dexter, and everything will be right in the world again. But right now, she's not doing so good now. Alright, so we got that. Maybe we're going to get a Zoe Stark indie match next week. I don't know. But anyway, alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's that. With the NXT Anonymous, whoever that person is. Alright, then we go to the locker room. We see the lovely Kiana James. Ooh, yes. Watching Indy's outburst. And then her tag team partner, Fallon, don't call me Don Henley. the women's tag team champions. She comes in, starts yelling about what she found in Kiana's office last week. You know, the whole the thing. You know, the flowers and the date book and the card from some guy named Sebastian. So, as you would know, Kiana's all pissy about the invasion of privacy. But Fallon is more upset about how Kiana is cheating, or supposedly cheating, on Virgin Boy Brooks Jensen. So, a lot of people saying, is she cheating on him with this guy named Sebastian? Who the fuck is Sebastian? Is it another brother we don't know about? Like Zach was? It was an associate. I don't know. People think it is Tino Sabatelli. You know, that's Mandy Rose's boyfriend. Well, boyfriend, husband, whatever it is. The guy that's putting his dick into her. God damn it. It should have been me. No. But I digress. Alright, so we're going to see what happens with the women's tag team champions, who look in more turmoil than they are already in. I think they're defending against Easter Dawn and Alba Fire. Yeah, there is. That's not the other kind of singles match. That's not a multi-person match. So there you go. So Easter Dawn and Alba Fire, the witches of NXT, taking on Kiana James and Fallon, don't call me Don Henley, at Stand and Deliver, and I can guarantee you new champs. The witches will become the evil tag team champions. And there we go. Then we move on. Alright, so I get that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then after that, we go to a banger of a match. Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough in another classic. We have Dragon Lee at ringside watching on. So it's also with Dragunov knocking JD down. Not that JD, not that schmuck Atlanta Braves fan. Fuck him. And fuck the Braves too. But anyway, so he knocks JD down hard to start, but then JD comes right back, hits a slingshot spinning splash on the Russian to get back up. They both avoid shots to the face, and then we get an exchange of hard forearms, knocking both men down. Ilya grabs some rolling German suplexes, which the fans loved. Then he hits the 619. No, not the 619. It's a 619, which is basically a kind of weird version of the 619. It was like a clothesline. But it's effective. I guess a near fall. JD sends the Russian to the outside in a heap as we go to break. We come back. JD's leg is wrapped around Dragunov's neck. Ew. Like a stretch muffler almost. Until he turns it into a Brock lock. Not Brock Lesnar, but Brock lock. From the mat to escape. JD then strikes him down and ducks the jumping enziguri. And then starts kicking away at the Russian's face. Then he hits the jumping enziguri. Gives, Ilya gets the jumping enziguri. Gives him a breather. The fans are kind of interested in something else. The AEW Fight Forever game. I don't know how that's gonna be because, you know, I haven't played it, but I've seen it. I mean, it looks good. The graphics are good. The gameplay is pretty damn good. But I mean, this Fight Forever game kind of feels like Impact. The wrestling. Remember all the people that bought the Impact Wrestling game and it sucked? It sucks so bad. I even bought it. I played it for a little while. I was like, fuck this shit. The game controls are hard. It was like, what are we doing here? Took that shit, threw it out. Oh, fuck that. I just hope this game is good. It seems like it is. Graphics are pretty decent. Hopefully the gameplay will be nice. I mean, we don't get like GM mode or My Rise or shit like that from 2K. But, you know, give it a chance. Maybe it might be good. I don't know. At least it will be better than WWE 2K20. You know how bad that game was. But we move on with that. Alright, so we got that. Alright. Then Dragunov plants JD down, gets caught with a German suplex. They get back up, and Dragunov kicks JD in the head. Ow. But has to fight off the Twister from JD, whatever that is. Then they fight to the floor again. Both then get into it with Dragon Lee, who's like, "Hey, ese pedo, why you touch me, man, you pendejo?" So they have a big brawl at the end, causing a no contest. That kind of sucks. But still, a great match, which I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. Time of the match, 14:34. And then the big brawl is on, and then Wesley takes him out. I guess, well, he takes Ilya and JD out. So I guess a tag team match next week, because you know how these things are. So probably be Wesley and Dragon Lee, the Lee brothers, well, not Lee brothers, the Lees taking on Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough, if they can coexist. So we'll see what happens with all that. And then he helps Dragon Lee up, show respect, and that's it. Alright, so I gave like that what did I give that match? 3.5 out of 5 stars. I mean, that's it. Alright, we move on. Alright, now we see Carmelo Hayes and his good buddy Trick Williams. They come in to see the champ, Bron Breakker. Bron says they have the chance to do something special at Stand and Deliver. Could be match of the night, maybe, but we'll see. Then accuses Pretty Deadly and Trick Williams of being clowns who can screw it all up. I don't know about that, but I'd rather have Carmelo beat Bron straight up, no chicanery from Trick Williams at all. None of this stupid, oh, the rope broke! That Grayson Waller, not once but twice, should have won the title. Dumb. But hopefully Carmelo is the one to beat Bron Breakker and take his title, and then maybe Bron goes up to the main roster after WrestleMania. You never know. We could see Bron versus still your World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. Because they don't even have a winner right now. They don't know who's going to win that match. They don't know. The writers don't know. Cody's the favorite, we know that, but how's it going to finish? Is going to finish like the way that people think it's going to win. It's going to be like maybe it started with Jay and it ends with Jay. The Jay turns on the Tribal Chief, or Jimmy turns on the Tribal Chief, or even Solo turns on the Tribal Chief. Maybe Cody's little prophecy comes true that Roman is going to be left on the the island of Rousey by himself, and he got no bloodline, because everybody go bye-bye. They split up the bloodline, they go their own way. Or the bloodline storyline keeps going. And Roman goes, he's at 934 as of this video, 934 days. And we got 11 days left. So when he goes into WrestleMania, he will be 945 days as champ. So get to that 950 plateau, but hopefully he can win. He can win. Go to at least 1,000. Let him go to 1,000. Let him lose at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. Let him go to 1,100 at least, a little over 1,000. Well, maybe let's see here. All right, so March 22nd, 934. So a month from now will be 964. That's April 22nd. May 22nd will be 994. That'll be very close to 1,000. And that's May. That's the end of May, going towards King of the Ring. Goes all through June, which is another 30 days. June 22nd, which will be 1,024 days as Universal Champ. And then you add about 10 days. 22nd. There's 30, that's 8. That'd be 1,032. 1,033 days. If Roman holds the belt to Money in the Bank, it'll be 1,033 days as champ. If he gets to Money in the Bank and possibly loses that Money in the Bank. Possibly. And so it may or may not happen. But I mean, it's all up to what happens at WrestleMania Night 2. What the writers, what Hunter, what Roman, and maybe Cody have. Well, maybe I don't know who's going to come down to Hunter choosing who wins. They go with Cody or they go with Roman, because Roman, if he loses, he's going to take significant time off, which is like at least 6 months. He's gonna go do some movies, bang his hot wife, just stay home and do nothing, and then make a big comeback. Maybe at SummerSlam or by Survivor Series or maybe by the Royal Rumble next year. That's if he loses. I mean, he's eventually going to lose. If it's not at WrestleMania, it could be at Money in the Bank, maybe at SummerSlam, and then Roman goes away for the rest of the year. And he comes back at the Royal Rumble, maybe enters the Royal Rumble at number 30, wins it, and then he gets his belt right back at WrestleMania 40, unless they do Roman versus The Rock, or maybe The Rock costs him the match at Royal Rumble. Like he's about to win, and then The Rock comes out and throws him over the top rope. There you go. You got the build up to Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 40 when The Rock's going to get his butt kicked. But, there's so many things that can happen between now and WrestleMania 40, so we shall see what happens with that. All right, so we have that. So, all right, so Bron says that, Melo and Trick have, had the chance to make Stand Deliver their match of the night. But he accuses the Yes Boys and Trick Williams of being clowns who can screw his match up. And we'll see what happens. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we go to, we go to the back where we have Wesley, the North American champion. He grants Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough spots in the ladder match. It is a ladder match. Oh boy, we got 2 ladder matches. Crazy! The women's ladder match for the women's title and for the North American title. Yeesh. There's going to be spots galore in that match. I think Stand Deliver is going to be a pretty damn good event. I think it might beat out night 1 of WrestleMania. Who knows? But anyway, so we have 1 spot left. And then A-Kid, Axiom comes in and he's like, oh, I want that spot. So Wes says, a lot of people want the match. So next week, we're going to have a good old-fashioned battle royale for the last spot. So A-Kid's like, oh, sign me up, I'm in. All I wanted was a chance. I could have been a contender. Oh, I just wanted a chance. You say I got a chance? Yeah, pretty much. All right, so we'll see what happens next week in that battle royale. And that's it. All right, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, after that, we get to Johnny Gargano. Or so we thought it was Johnny Gargano because his music hit. And then that blithering idiot, Javier Bornal, because he bores the fuck out of me. He comes out and he wants to know why people love Gargano instead of him. Well, he wins matches unlike you jobber. Anyway, he says, what does Gargano have that I don't? Well, he has a hot smoking wife. You don't. So then, after that, Gargano comes out, he is pissed. And he beats this Hamanego down, grabs the mic, and he has a contract in his hand for Grayson Waller to sign to make their match unsanctioned. Oh boy. Unsanctioned means anything goes. So Grayson Waller pops up on the Tron and says, I'll sign it next week as long as Gargano isn't in the building. So Gargano leaves the paper with Vic Joseph, that creepy idiot, and then he takes Javier Bornal down for a good measure. Alright, so And interesting, we're going to see Grayson Waller come out and sign the contract, not a traditional contract signing. So he basically like, I'm going to sign the contract and you cannot be in the building. I'll wait for you in the parking lot. And pretty much it. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I get that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to Eddie Thorpe, better known as Carl Fredericks. If you've been watching New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong, he's gonna be. I don't know if it's his debut or what it is. He's coming next week and wants to honor his people, which appear to be Native Americans. Okay. Then he plays some DJ equipment. Okay, so he wants to honor the Native Americans, but he's a DJ at the same time. Okay. I guess that's his gimmick now? Alright, so I guess he makes his NXT debut next week. So Carl Fredericks is going to be named Eddie Thorpe. Nice name. It could have been worse, but I digress. Hey, his name could have been Ben Dejo. Not Ben Dejo, like, you know, the insult in Spanish. The guy's actual name on Ring of Honor when he was fighting Eddie Kingston, his actual name, his wrestling name was Ben Dejo. Say it fast, Pendejo. Which a lot of people on YouTube are. A bunch of pendejos. But I digress. Alright, move on. Alright, so we'll see what happens with Eddie Thorpe next week. Hey, maybe he can get with Stevie Turner. You know, she's a you know, kind of quirky little girl. You know, the social media darling. You know, maybe she can get with Eddie Thorpe and play some Isley Brothers tunes. I don't know. Or maybe they can get with Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro and play some house music and dance. Then you have Kana and Io. Well, Kana just like, and then Io just shows up like, I like cats. It is what it is. All right, we move on. All right, then we see Ivy Nile, who lost her tag team partner last week. That's Tatum Paxley. She's all upset about what she did, or, you know, Tatum leaving her last week. But she's still ready to go to Stand and Deliver. Okay, we'll see if you go there. We got that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get some weird video about the crazy former security guard, Hank Walker. Weird looking video. That leads to Drew Gulak and Mr. Regal's son, Charlie Dempsey, watching. Gulak wants Charlie to be a good student and basically telling him to hurt him. So we're going to get another match. Oh, no. Another Hank Walker, Charlie Dempsey match. Was like the 18th match? What is the meaning of this feud? Just so Regal Jr. can get over? And Drew Gulak to actually do something creative in WWE because he wasn't really creative or being creative anyway. One measly cruiserweight title run, which didn't last that long. All you gotta do is, you know, Gulak should have came in and reformed Catchpoint like he did in Evolve. You know, get Timothy. I think Timothy Thatcher was in there. I forget who was actually in Catchpoint. You know. I don't know. It's just like Gulak is just there. And just Regal's son is just there. You know, his dad can't show up on TV till next year. So, you know, Regal's son is just playing the game. You gotta wait till 2024 when Regal can officially be on TV, and then maybe when 2024 starts, we'll get Regal's son and Regal and his son on TV. Maybe he'll be his manager or something like that. I don't know. And that's it. Let me move on with that. All right, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to our next qualifying match for the women's title. speaking of Ivy Nile, she's taking on the lassie, Lyra Valkyria, in another short match. Under 3-minute match. Did I say 3 minutes? Basically, it kind of went back and forth. Lyra sends Ivy into the corner. Ivy comes right back with a snap suplex. She goes for the diamond chain lock. It gets broken up, and Lyra nails a spinning kick to head. 1, 2, 3. I was like, damn, that was quick. So, Lyra Valkyria is entrant number 4 in that women's title ladder match. We don't know who number 5 could be. People are saying, is Mandy Rose? No. No, not Mandy. I doubt it's Mandy. If I had to put anybody in, I would put Indy in. She has to get a second chance match or something like that. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I mean, who's left really? Let's see here. Valentina Feroz, Sol Ruka. You can put Sol Ruka in there. Who else? Elektra Lopez. She ain't gonna win. Casey Catanzaro, Kaden Carter. Well, I think that's it. I think you got 5 women. Because Wendy Choo Choo is gone and probably coming back with a new gimmick, hopefully. Nikita Lyons is coming back probably next year. Who knows? I think I'm probably missing a few women, but maybe Tatum Paxley can get in it. I don't think she will, but, you know, at least put them in a match. And whoever wins goes through against the 5th entrant. Don't put some random person in that we don't know who it is. Or get she's going to debut in a match. They're like, oh, who is it? Is it Mandy? Is it somebody else? Is it Naomi? I don't know. But I just don't think it's going to be Mandy. I don't think the WWE will be, you know, like, oh, we fired you a couple months ago, but we're all over that not the OnlyFans, but, you know, we're sorry for releasing you because of your sexy pictures. We're going to bring you back and have you in this ladder match. You're going to win and then face Roxy again. Which should have been really the main event for Stand and Deliver if they didn't really release her. It would be Vengeance Day, but I would have kept it going until Stand and Deliver, then have Roxy win. But you know how WWE policies are. They suck. Alright, so it is what it is. Alright, so Lyra gets the win, 2.25 out of 5 stars. So we'll hopefully find out the missing 5th entrant in this match. Hopefully next week. And we got that. Alright. Then we see Easter Dawn and Alba Fire, the Witches of NXT. They jump Fallon Henley in the back. And Kiana James makes the save. Okay, so a little hype going into the tag team title match. So I get that. Alright, so 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Then we see Wesley once again, looking forward to the Battle Royal. And then Ginger My Balls comes out. And then the Big Boss Man 2.0, Dominic Dijak. And then Commander Aziz. Dabakato. They all take turns coming up to him and making threats to him. It's like, I'm going to win the Battle Royal. You better watch your back. Don't hinder the Ginger. You know, something like that. So, we'll see who wins that Battle Royal next week. I think it's going to be Axiom. We got that. Alright, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we go to the debate. Or a debate. Masturbate? No. We go to Chase U and Schism in a debate. And I forget who the MC of the debate was. I think his name is Brandon Fowler. I don't even know what the fuck his name is. I don't even know who the fuck's this guy. But anyway, they have a debate. And first up, Rip Fowler of the Young Veterans talks about how much inclusion matters to Schism. He says, we offered Duke Hudson a chance to take off his mask of school spirit. So then Duke Hudson tries to kind of debate like what inclusion means to Chase U, and he mutters something about taking off his mask. He's like, I'm going to go sit that down now. And then Mr. Chase is like, the fuck was that? Reminds me of, I thought it was Billy Madison when Billy Madison goes on, they had the questionnaire debate. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. A simple no would have been nice. That's basically what it looked like. But I digress. Alright, after that, we have Ava Rain and the crazy girl that smokes more cocaine than anybody else. Thea Hale talking about safety. Ava is happy to be under the schism tree. And Thea Hale recites pretty quickly a statement that sounds like it's from a KSU handbook. She read the handbook. So she goes into some rant about how evil schism is. And then she's like, KSU, go team! And she goes to sit down, and Andre Chase is like, that was very good. Where did that come from? I don't know. She smoked a bowl and came out with that rant. Holy shit. Okay. So finally we have Mr. Case and Joe Gacy talking about how prepared their associates are going to be on their own. So Mr. Case is about to start, but then Joe Gacy cuts him off, mocks the students, and then Tyler Bate, the man who thinks he's Matt Seidel with all hold up, namaste gimmick. What are you doing? Okay. So Tyler Bate comes out in the crowd, goes into a big speech about how you need a prepared mind to be ready, and that is something you get at KSU, not with Schism. So he offers a 6-man tag team match. No, was it 6-man? No, 8-man tag team match between Schism and KSU with Thea Hale and Ava Rain in the ring. Gacy's like, no, we already beat you. We beat you in tag team matches, singles matches. We got nothing to prove to you. We already beat the brakes off you. We got nothing to prove. So Hudson's like, what if we put up the school? So Gacy's like, what did you say? Can you speak in my good ear? So Hudson's like, we'll put up the school, and if you win, you get the rights to the school. So this will probably be the blow-off match for this garbage freaking feud. So the match looks like it's on a 8-way intergender match where we have all Schism. So that means Ava Rain's in-ring debut when she has fought on the house shows against Thea Hale. So we get that at Stand and Deliver. And the winner gets the rights to KSU. So imagine Schism owning KSU. That would be a really weird school to go to. Not that it was already crazy enough. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Not to be a match that I'm looking forward to, but I hope Schism wins. But that's pretty much it. Alright, after that, we go back to the bar. We have Gallus, the Creed brothers, and my cousin Tony D'Angelo, and Stax. Basically, they've spent themselves. They've been drinking a lot of beer and ale. They look like all of them are drunk. Basically, the triple threat match is all set up for Stand and Deliver, and basically the bar is all destroyed. Okay, get that. We didn't have to have that segment, but okay. So we get that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get the good old-fashioned Stand and Deliver breakdown before the main event. So then we get to the main event. We have the champ, Bron Breakker, and his tag team partner, the man who don't miss, Carmelo Hayes, with Trick Williams at ringside, taking on the Yes Boys. Pretty decent match, nothing great. It's also with Carmelo taking Kip Wilson into the corner, but Elton Prince comes in to knock Carmelo to the outside. They get back in, and the ring is cleared as Carmelo and Bron looking a little bit tentative, can they coexist? Who knows? Like, I don't know about you. So they clean house. As we go to break, we come back. Carmelo cleans house once again. We get more double teams. Yes Boys double team him to take him down. Wilson grabs a 1905 chin lock with a knee in the back. Ow. And a clothesline keeps Carmelo in trouble. Carmelo misses an enziguri, but still gets the hot tag. The champ who comes in and kicks some ass. As everything breaks down, Bron almost charges into Carmelo in the corner. Oops. But instead, Carmelo hits a code breaker. And then Bron spears Kip Wilson down. Then he tags back in Carmelo Hayes, who hits nothing but the bottom of the net. That axe kick off the top. 1, 2, 3. So, who knew? Bron Breakker and Carmelo Hayes get the win in 12 minutes to end the show. And I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. Sucks that the Yes Boys had a job out again, but it is what it is. They're gonna go to the main roster soon, hopefully. And that's it. After the match, Carmelo hands Bron the title. They look at each other, and then basically that's it. The show goes to black. That's it. So no chicanery, pretty decent match. And we'll see what happens next week on the Go Home show. We got the Battle Royal for the 5th spot in the North American title match. We're going to see who the 5th participant in the NXT Women's Ladder match possibly could be. We got all that. See what happens with Grayson Waller signing the contract to his unsanctioned match with Johnny Gargano. See if there's going to be any chicanery or anything like that. NXT tag titles with with Gallus, the Creeds, and Tony D and Stax. We'll see what happens with that. And a whole lot more next week on the program. It should be some good shit as WrestleMania week starts on Monday night from Vegas. Well, we got SmackDown in Vegas, and I think Raw is in Vegas on Monday, and then next Friday SmackDown is in LA with the Hall of Fame. And then next Saturday afternoon, we got Stand and Deliver pay-per-view. Then we gotta wait all day for WrestleMania Night 1. And then next Sunday is WrestleMania Night 2, which I think will be the better of the shows because Roman is on it. Hopefully we'll win, and we'll see what happens with that. And then the Raw after WrestleMania, a week from this Monday, it's gonna be a huge show. Can we see Jay White? Can we see some NXT people coming up, like the Yes Boys, or maybe Bron Breakker, maybe Grayson Waller, who knows? But a week from Monday is going to be a very exciting Monday Night Raw from the Staples Center. So, counting down those days, and with baseball starting, the NCAA tournament still going on. Oh, speaking of that, no Rampage this Friday, guys. No Rampage. Because of the NCAA tournament, which I think is going to be in the Sweet 16 round, or at least the Elite 8 round. But no Rampage on Friday because I think the NCAA tournament, or maybe basketball, I don't know what it is. But Rampage will be seen at, I think, 10 p.m. on Saturday on TNT. So, no Rampage this Friday night, so after SmackDown this Friday night, you go right to the Wrestling Inc. podcast with Issa and Glenn and Alfred. Because Issa will be back. She will not be on tomorrow. She'll be back on Friday with her SmackDown review. And then the Wrestling Inc. podcast right after that. But you can still watch the Wrestling Inc. podcast tomorrow with Justin LeBar, Jimmy Corderas, and maybe Jack Farmer. I don't think. Well, Issa would be on that. I don't think she's gonna be on it tomorrow. So that sucks. Well, at least we got the 3 J's once again. Possibly tomorrow night after Dynamite. So we got all that. We'll see what happens with that. But like I said, Rampage this Saturday night at 10 p.m. I don't know. It's gonna be I don't know what's going to happen. I think it said 10:30. I think they said. I saw on my DVR, it said, I think it's 10 to 11. So just check your local listings for Rampage this weekend on Saturday night. I don't know if that's going to be after basketball. So it could be 10:30, it could be 11. I don't know. But my DVR says 10 o'clock. So I'm going with that. So So we will move on with that, and that's it. So that's it. So NXT tonight was a pretty decent show. So I gave it a solid 6 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you motherfuckers thought of the show in the comment or video reply down below or comment, whatever you want to do. But don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button to death. And if you're real, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And that's pretty much it. So, all right, that's it for NXT. Thank you for watching. Check out my Raw review. Link will be in the description box below on my main channel, my Killer Demons channel. So that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. It's 3 o'clock. Time for this little boy to go to bed because I got things to do tomorrow. I'm off of work tomorrow. So because I have to work on Saturday. Which sucks, but you know. It is what it is. It's a short day. It's like 3 hours. I only have to work a couple hours on Saturday. So bing bang boom. I'm early morning Saturday. I'm working and then I'm done for the rest of the day. I do whatever the fuck I want. But yeah, tomorrow I got some errands to run. It's gonna be really it's gonna be nice and warm. It's gonna be just got stuff to do. I got places to be and people to you know what I mean. I got places to be, if you know what I mean. That's all I gotta say about that. I got some people I gotta talk to, and not those people, for those of you thinking. But I just got some errands to run, and that's pretty much it. Then when I come back, have some lunch, and then clean up the house a little bit more. I gotta do some dishes and stuff. I gotta do some other stuff. Might do some other stuff, and then get ready for which should be a pretty damn good episode of Dynamite tomorrow night. And that's pretty much it. So Dynamite tomorrow, and that's pretty much it. So once again, my thoughts and prayers go out to Willis Reed and his family, at the passing of Willis Reed, who passed away today at the age of 80. Great Knicks player. He had heart troubles, so I think that's what killed him. He had congenital heart failure. But, sad that he has passed on. So I know the Knicks are going to do something at the Garden. Whenever they play next at the Garden, they'll do like a tribute or some type of thing like that. So it is what it is. Let me go all that. This is the final week of spring training. Spring training ends on Sunday. The Mets end on Sunday in Miami. That game is on, Saturday and Sunday on Channel 11. So that should be nice. And then the Mets have off until next Thursday when they begin the 2023 season in Miami. So they're basically being in Florida for this week and all of next week before they go to Milwaukee, which means the good land. So I don't know who's going to start Game 1 next Thursday. I think it might be Max Scherzer and then Verlander for Game 2. And then Game 3 will probably be Senga. And then Game 4 will probably be Cookie Carrasco for the finale of that series next Sunday. April 2nd. So we got that. I think the Saturday game's at 1 and then Sunday's at 4 o'clock. So we got that, and then the season opener begins next Thursday in Miami at 4 o'clock on SNY, and most of the games are going to be on SNY, I think, all next week. We got, I think 4 o'clock, we got 2 day games. I think Thursday and Friday game are at 4. Next Saturday's at 6, which goes right into WrestleMania, so I'm going to be doing a lot of, looking at my phone, because I have the SNY app. I have to look at my phone. I have to look at WrestleMania. I mean, it's not going to be a watch along or anything. I might go on. I might watch Jesse's one of JD's friends and Issa's friend Jesse. I might watch his watch along and chime in the chat. I might do that, or I might just watch WrestleMania by myself with the missus, of course. And then Sunday, April 2nd, I may go out. I don't know, but I don't know what I'm going to even be doing that week. Because I'll probably just watch WrestleMania, and I'll try to do the night 1 and night 2 reviews, hopefully probably either late next Sunday night or early April 3rd, right before Raw. Get that out of the way. As far as Ring of Honor and Stand and Deliver, I'll probably do that a little bit later. I'll probably do Stand and Deliver right before NXT, and I'll try to do Ring of Honor. Maybe I was gonna do Ring of Honor the day after, but I might do Stand and Deliver review probably next Saturday, right after the pay-per-view ends, and then goes right into, and I'll go right into WrestleMania, so I can get NXT out of the way, and then I'll just worry about Ring of Honor. Maybe I'll just do that on April the 4th. But we'll see what happens with that. And like I said, as of vacations is kind of up in the air right now. I'm hoping to go to for Easter, but I'm having a little bit of a snag right now. So, because I wanted to go, and this logistics I have to get through. I might not go in April for Easter. I might go all the way in June. I might go in May. I might go in June. I don't know yet, but I am going on a vacation pretty soon. I just don't know when. I have it all booked. I just don't know what dates I have yet. But it is what it is. But when I do go on vacation, I will not be doing videos, obviously. I might chime in with a short here and there from down south. Just to, check in on everybody, As far as, going on Issa's chat or anything, or Issa's videos and anything in the chat, I might just pop in and just say hello. I'm not going to be on the video, obviously, because I'm going to want to I'm going to have my R&R, be on a beach somewhere, like 8 o'clock at night, and watching Issa's chat, watching Raw on whatever date it is. Like, hey, I'm on a beach. It's like, oh my God, it's an iguana! He tried to bite me! Because there is iguanas down there. God damn, they're big. But really, I'm going down to Florida just for vacation purposes. But I probably I'll still look at videos on YouTube, but as far as doing videos, I probably will not. Like I said, maybe a short and maybe a community post here and there, and that's pretty much it. But when the time comes, I'm going on vacation. I'll go on vacation. But but it is what it is. I know a lot of people will miss me, but it is what it is. That's it. All right, I gotta get out of here. It's 10 after 3 in the morning. So thanks all for watching. Get to bed, slackers. And that's pretty much it. But if you're still up watching me, all right, go ahead. Hopefully when when I finish this video, you clean your shorts and clean your sheets, because I have to jacking off to me for an hour and almost 18 minutes. So that's all you can do is just jack off to me. But it is what it is. Jealous little fox with tiny cocks. But it is what it is. That's pretty much it. Anyway, enough about those idiots, because they're irrelevant to me. And we're just going to move on with our lives. And if they can't, well, they got problems. And that's it. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Gilbert signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your coot. And if you're not down with that, you sanctimonious sons of bitches, that's too goddamn bad. Because for almost 14 goddamn years I've said this. If you're not down with that, you're not down with the prophecy, you're not down with the Armada, you're not down with the greatest man that ever lived, and that's Peter Gilmore, you're not down with all that, well, I got 3 motherfucking words for you. Fuck you, man. And until next time, go fuck yourselves. And peace. Ha! Bye.